Okay, so this. Oh wait, hold on. Relaxing, right? Yeah, I'm still in the car because apparently it's possibly gonna rain. What a ripoff! But this is, Galveston, and so sometimes the pier in the background is lit up. So I come out here to like de-stress. So just you know, is that not gorgeous? When I was little, we used to be able to drive the cars out actually onto the beach. As a teenager, we just drove them out there anyway until, like, they start cracking down. Apparently, it messes up the beach. Oh no. And then it was horrible trying to get all that sand out of your car, but it was so worth it. Take it to a detail shop, let them deal with it. Anyway, like, fun fact, the seawall didn't used to exist. It was a big, huge, horrible hurricane in 1900. Wiped out the city and all of the surrounding stuff. And it's like a ferry at the other end of this where you go to, like, another city. This is a man-made city. And this side is higher than the other side because this is where the hurricanes come from. So the Strand on the other side of the town, this is the south side. On the very north end, this is Galveston, Texas, by the way. 45 minutes from Houston. In case I just need to be near like an ocean. You get to stare out into like something that doesn't end. Well, technically, don't come over here being technical. So I come out here like when stuff is going awry. And so, like, we're supposed to get back in tune with nature and everything. And if I had to pick one, I would pick water. I don't really do bugs and all of that and camping. See, it's only a few things I'm afraid of in life. It's like animals, because they don't have a soul. They will eat you and not care that I got 2 kids to raise. Like, they just wouldn't even explain it. They wouldn't have nothing to say about it. They just would be like, well, I don't really know what to tell y'all. Should go on now. You tasty. Never mind. I'm not even gonna make that joke. So I would pick water. I don't do animals, and I don't do like opening me up, like, surgical stuff and anesthesia and doctors having to manipulate machines and stuff like. So those are the things that I'm afraid of. Anything else, I know how to kill it if I need to. My second pick will be fire. Watching it like from a safe distance. Just the way it, like, the flames dance. Notice I still ain't said earth, huh? Yeah. No, see, because earth I would avoid. After fire, because, it's actually kind of beautiful the way it moves. And if you leave it alone, just like water and fire both can kill you, but you leave it alone, it don't come find you unless you did something to provoke it. But water can move things, It can be harnessed as energy. It's amazing. I wonder, can I zoom in? Yes, I can. Look, see, because this is the part that I watch. And, this would have been much better if there was a sunrise. Maybe one day I'll come out here and I'll see, like, a sunrise or something. Air would be third, because I like planes, but every couple of minutes or so while I'm in the air, I do think about the fact that there is nothing underneath me. And if the engine just all of a sudden decides to say, you know what, I'm sick of y'all today, I quit.
One time I spent 2 weeks.
Why do I get the feeling that probably was an extremely interesting story? One time I spent 2 weeks where, nigga, because y'all do the most. So I'm trying not to get people in these shots, but see, like this is the part that I can see that I like right there. See if I can get, there we go. Now I don't know how long. I needed like a selfie stick, but anyway. So, yeah, oh yeah, air, right? So it just, there's like, it doesn't hold you. You gotta just trust. At least the water I can feel is there. Fire, I hope I never have to be on that. It doesn't really hold you. So water is best, and then fire, but then air is like just, I can feel it, but I need to be able to see it. Just got to have faith. So yeah, earth will be last. Wood, metal, all that. I don't want anything to do with like natural resources. So anyway, coming out here, recharging my batteries, this kind of just like reminds me that it's something bigger than me. Anything that's getting on my nerves just kind of seem like less important. It's better because I'm a little late today. I was, having way too much fun singing and dancing in the car on the way here. I got some stuff planned, like to visit and just kind of see updates. But this kind of gives me like a reset button. Everything, I get back to like, okay, so what's important? Where did all of this start? Whatever it is getting on my nerves. It can be like an alarm clock too, because then it's just like waking me up to the fact that like, if you didn't make all this and it's self-sustaining, like you didn't put together a plan a long time ago and it's still going on like millennia later, then whatever it is that you got to say to me, you'll be alright. I promise you'll survive. You'll wake up tomorrow and everything gonna be alright. Another thing that I think about when I'm looking at all of this is the fact that it's like, it is sustainable, which means it's successful. So, can you imagine you put together something and it's successful? It works as long as people don't come around messing with it. Why it's successful? So the sun, right? By the time we get to use it or feel it or think anything about it or have any attitude about whether it's too hot, whether it can help us with whatever it is that we're doing, right? We're getting like the last pieces of it. Like this, whatever we feel, whatever we see happened, I don't know, era ago. I would say billions, but I can't remember the exact number. But a long time ago, it's moved on. This is not even what's happening currently today. We're just now catching it. So whatever we do to it, it don't even matter. And we can't get to it. Y'all can't get to the sun. I bet if y'all could figure out in science a way to get to the sun, y'all would have by now, and then we'd be all nuclear cold and just, I hate cold weather enough, alright? Just stop messing with stuff. I think possibly that's the key to success in real life. I don't tell nobody about something until it's already done. That way, whatever it is you do, whatever your opinions are, oh well, it's taken care of now. So, you can feel how you want to feel. One thing I noticed though, when I haven't come out here to do this in a while, I notice I'm irritable. I'm sad, I'm anxious. Sometimes I'm aggressive. Whether amends are made or not, I'm never fully okay until I do this. This is number one, the most preferable one. It's usually not any talking, just me thinking, stream of consciousness. And this is where my thoughts are leading me today. I'm moving it around because that's kind of like what I do when I'm looking at all of this. And if it wasn't so possibly rainy and humid, I would get out of the car and do this. But there are days when it rains, and as long as it's not raining when I'm driving here, if I make it here before the rain, it's actually a pretty relaxing drive to watch. I would rather somebody, like I need a chauffeur. I need to hit this lottery real quick. I'm going to just see something. I'm going to see if it changed me. We don't know yet. If I win the lottery, it wouldn't change me, I promise. Now we got them winning numbers. So this is number one. But on days where I can't get out here, right, I do have some backups. Like, I will get to a window somewhere and just lay there quietly in a comfortable spot. It has to be at midnight. And I just watch, like, the stars. So I noticed that, like, whenever I live somewhere, if it's not clear enough at night for me to see the stars, I get irritated easily. I feel like I'm cooped up. So I just lay there and I just watch the stars twinkle on and off, on and off. It does the same thing. It's a bigger world. You look at it long enough, you start to feel like you can see it spin, even though, scientifically I know that this may or may not be possible, I don't know, but the feeling helps. I'm also one of those weirdos that watches like the rain or if we have a storm. So here we get hurricanes. And, not all of them require us to evacuate, right? So some of them are just like lower category ones and it's just a whole lot of raining and can't really go nowhere. Maybe you might lose power, a transformer might blow or something. And you just stay. You move everything that is, that could be thrown. You bring in patio furniture, little small stuff, park your car in higher places or put it in the garage. Nothing big, you don't have to worry about like dying. It's just going to be uncomfortable for a couple of days. And some of them, because like when you live here, a lot of times your house will be prepared for hurricanes. Ew, look at, see this, you know what, like imagine coming out here and then it's nighttime, because I've come out here sometimes. I try to get out here before the sunrise, like before, like when it's still dark, when you can still see the stars, and watch the whole thing, watch from stars to sun. It's better when it's lit up. And they have activities like Dickens on the Strand, where everybody's you know what? Hold on. How's that? Cause nope. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Okay, it should defog in a minute. But Dickens on the Strand, where everybody like dress up like book characters, and it's activities related to novels and whatnot. There's Rock the Pier. There's festivals that come out here. Like there's one for Oktoberfest, which is beer, I think. So it's actually pretty nice to live out here. My family's from this county, but they're from Texas City. But it's still Galveston County. Look at, wait, see, because I knew it. Oh, there we go. I love that color. So listen, I get relaxed and so my hand might be, it probably is shaky, but you get the gist. So coming out here reminds me of my childhood. I don't know, like maybe that's part of the reason why it helps. A free thing to do, gas prices or whatnot, but just bringing your family out here, coming out here, having a picnic. I don't get in the water because listen, I don't swim, all right? I just like splash around and look cute in the water. I was not on anybody's swim team or nothing like that, so I would not go that deep into the water, but I don't get in here. You have to have and that's another thing. We have to wait for like advisories on days where you can get in the water depending on what's happened out here. It's not that bad, It's not white sand or anything, but it's cream. It's cream sand. So chill out. Oh yeah. So back to the point, right? The sun distracted me. I'm one of those weird people that watch like storms when you can stay. It's something about it's calming, and I like you gotta just sit there. You can't do nothing, and everybody knows why you're not moving around. It's like permission to be still. Some like I'll watch videos of tornadoes and whatnot. I don't know why it's relaxing. Maybe like if it's a video of a tornado, I know that the people their fate is already decided. I don't have to pray. I don't have to worry. Everybody's all right. Who's gonna be all right? It's in the past. Just watch like the power of it. You have to sit down. You have to shut up. I think, I think it's because it lets me let go of responsibility. Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Oh, see? Stuff like this. See, I need them to know. Where are y'all driving this fast to on a Sunday morning? Sit down somewhere. Sunday morning is supposed to be, like easy going. How you speeding on the seawall? Where you going to? It's like 4 places that have a time limit here. But all right, whatever. See how this right here is the opposite of camping. Ain't no animals, ain't no bugs. I know where the food gonna be. So I don't know, like boyfriends past and present. I'm not going camping. This is a better option. You understand? After I do this, I'm better able to be with people. I look at everything that they say with a grain of salt. Like, yeah, all right. Well, I mean, you ain't make the ocean, so, you could just shut up. Now, I don't know why this is a thing. I don't know if it works for anybody else. I don't know. Like, I got some ideas, though. I feel like this part, like watching the storms and whatnot, I feel like that's from my childhood with my grandmother. So, after the divorce, right, my mother had to start working. In the summertime, my grandmother would come from here to Houston and babysit. So the summer in Texas is hurricane season. So anytime she came and there was a storm, there's like this routine that she did. So like we had to unplug everything. She of course handled all the big stuff. Fill the bathtub up with water. and get the candles ready. And so sometimes, well, you know what? Back then, we kind of always lost power. Now that I've become an adult, I've lived places where I didn't have to lose power in the hurricanes. But in my childhood, every time we lost power at least overnight. So we would eat like soup and crackers and everything's off, candles, and she would tell me stories about her childhood. So she was the oldest girl and she had like 6 or 7 siblings. There was no TV. This was like the 1920s and 30s, right? So they had to use their imagination, and they like came up with their own language to hide from the adults. It was a nice story. It was nice to hear about what happened back then. Another thing, me being black and my grandmother being black, of course, there was tension with non-black people. It was very interesting to know. It made everything that I had to learn in school seem worth it. It made sense. Another thing in my childhood, like back then, TV went off at midnight. I was a kid that didn't really sleep at night. My parents tried everything literally, and so I'm proud of them. It just ain't work. So I don't know why. Like, I would lay there, but I would sleep in the daytime. But me not being able to sleep at night, TV off, maybe that's when I don't know. Maybe that's when I started. I still sleep like that now. I do remember I had to do this project once in school where you had to draw a picture of your skyline, like from your window or whatever, right? And then write down what time you see the sunrise. I remember we had to do that for a whole month, and it was an amazing feeling. Each day of that month, I realized I was just like calm, and I wasn't so irritated with the other kids anymore. I guess I've been hooked ever since. So I keep connecting to things like this when times get bad, and it helps. It works. So hopefully somebody else, if you're looking for a coping skill when stuff get bad, I wish y'all could see how this dude is walking, but never mind. I digress. Focus, right? So I connect to this when stuff gets bad, and it works. So if somebody looking for a coping skill, you can try one of these. Now this is the thing. Speaking of coping skills, right? I mean, I indulge from time to time. Nobody's perfect. I mean, I am an angel, right? I'm a saint. I am. But there's nothing wrong with a little indulgence. It's not, everything in moderation. Daily habits of sweets. This is just kind of me thinking about midlife stuff. I mean, that was the first thing. I either was given a sweet to feel better about some medical thing that I got to go through, or just came out of and made it through like a champ or whatever. Or either as a reward for being good. I had a sweet tooth as a kid. That's how I ended up selling candy, because y'all had me messed up. Yeah, I'm going to say that every time. Can't believe y'all. Give me, no. I walked to the store in the morning, y'all can do it. Nobody thought to undercut my prices, though. That was interesting. You know what else? Like, as a kid, adults gave me, praise and the benefit of the doubt. I mean, to be honest with you, at school, I was the youngest, but at home, I was the oldest. But I was bossy. I'm not even gonna lie. I was a bossy kid. But they did it. So, I hated going in the house at night. I got into so many clubs and You know, they take you on trips, they give you money. So it's worth it. Besides, I will take over some stuff. It's one of my flaws, I know. It's hard to give up. I think the adults liked leaving me in charge of stuff because nobody fought. I kept everybody busy. I was always delegating something. I would come up with these ideas because I hate being bored. That also means I didn't tolerate adults who yelled at me for no reason. So, you know, it was half good, half bad. But you know, in adulthood, people call me all the time because they feel like I'll have the answer to something. Sometimes that gets tiring because who has the answer when I'm stuck on a question? I mean, I never said I know everything. Other people do. And you know, I've never been allowed to say, I don't know. Come on, just guess. And so I throw something out there and then they come back and they're like, you know, you were right. Now, I don't know how much of that they made right because they felt like it was the right answer and they did it and put more into it than they normally would have, or how much of it was always going to be right. I don't know. Sometimes you don't want to be right about something and you have to deliver bad news. Then you wonder when is the time where you're going to be wrong and what happens and who suffers because of it. So it's a lot. I don't mind because I care, you know. But it wears on you, so sometimes I come up missing, and this is where I'm at. So guess how that affects relationships? They do not believe that I would come out here and do something like this. I don't know why. I don't see this that far-fetched, but you know. See? So now everybody's parking here. Jeez, I was first, and y'all are copying me now all of a sudden. I don't know. I've given a lot of advice in my life. And I guess I hope that, I've brought people out here to do this with me before, and the first part, you gotta shut up. They normally go with it. I don't know if they ever did it on their own, or if they still do it, or if they found a replacement or anything, but, you know, I do hope that they found something. Because I'll bring people out here when they're stressed out and they want to get away. Usually when they want to talk about something and can't. Something about being out here just lets the mind and the lips loose. As I'm guessing you could tell from this all over the place stream of consciousness. But it makes more sense when I'm not saying it out loud. I don't know if anybody can understand that. Do not come over here and bother me. Anyway. See, don't come up. Come on, man. What do y'all want? This is messing with my Zen. The parks people. And I ain't in the line, so alright. Okay, cool. So anyway. I needed to feel better because it's a lot. It's a lot happening in my life right now. And I want to handle it all maturely. Oh, try not to get people in the shot. But okay, so everybody now is working
At
on
10.
What? When that happened? So they start charging now at 10? Okay, whatever. I'm going to eat breakfast anyway. So, yeah. Hope this can help. This is what it's like being in my life. I've given advice. I've brought people out here. So just sharing it. Maybe somebody out there needs a coping skill and hadn't thought of one yet. So hope this helps. Anyway, I want one. I guess I'll do a whole lot of talking to y'all later. This helps with the creative process too, so have a good Sunday. Bye, peoples.